It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Let's go now. 70, Timberwolf. Let's go.
Second down carry for Achane. This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready.
I'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Give him 13 on that play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Go. Ready.
They're throwing it. Inside the 30. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. A 28-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Get it. Go.
Looking to throw here. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like. Not that amazing play.
10-yard line.
On the jump.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here's Achane up the middle. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Zone read, they hand it to Achane. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is maybe one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Red. Cowboy 80.
Third and long for him here. Drops back. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll run here on 1st down. Give him Primer on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Back to the well again. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Completed to his running back. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Butker on now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Ready?
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. Fits it through the middle. The 40. Big man showing up the yards. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Just about every offense that's beginning of time since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Let's go. Ready?
H.M. takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
Dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
From the gun on 3rd down. Brings it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Spencer Schrader ready for the field goal try. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-6 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have it. 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Now after that snap, there's an injured Dolphin still out there. So we're going to get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Right back to Worthy. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's a Chiefs first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on first. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
3rd and
1. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Hits his running back. Touchdown, Kansas Chiefs grow the lead to 7.
Kansas City.
All right, so this solid first half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. They go play action on first down. Escapes the pocket. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Positive that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Second down now, they need. Setting up to throw. Here's a screen for Achane. And he's brought down after a short gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
23-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
The 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Caught it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. To the air, Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a race down the right side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, Jack, go!
Back to throw. Held in left side. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is a Dolphins first down. Pass play coming here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Second and 2 at the 19-yard line.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. To his wideout. It's a screen. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ready.
They are throwing it again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hop 70, hop 70.
Still sticking with the passing game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for his back, Devon Achane there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in. It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's Mahomes now. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts. And they can try a field goal now before halftime. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Butker knocks it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Dolphins 9.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Brown with a return here. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that. Hard.
It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Philip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down, Chiefs.
Putting a receiver in motion. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Hits his tight end on the corner route. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, all we say is he's got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another carry for him. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
That's complete right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Their own 23-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On the ready.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. It's a design boot. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So a pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Tag. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
About not set. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Set. 19, 18, Pioneer. Go.
Looking in the air here. Completed over the middle. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Come on, come on. Set.
Here's the snap on 4th. Throw is caught by the back. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's the Dolphins who have the ball, hoping they can flip the script because this game has been a nightmare for them so far. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Stephanie! Lightning and team! Steady!
Back to throw. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Noel Williams. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
To the air, Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Tight end in motion left. 3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And great special teams execution on that punt. It's inside the 10, reaches the 8. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Taking a deep shot here. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. First down from the 42.
Let's go.
They're going to try and throw it here. He's looking deep once again. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. You saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's a screen for Achane. He works this to the 38 before going down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Playing with H-Man here out of the gun. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Let's go.
First and 10, looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. He gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Ready. Ready, ready.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Oh, not like this, an interception ends that drive. Picked off by Noel Williams.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's at midfield. And he will get this inside the 30.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
So much for seeing a safety, Brock. Things have totally changed now on first and 10 across midfield. From the gun, it gets to Brown. And he comes through big here. 9 yards, it's second down.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first two plays on this drive. And he's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only one play away from putting points on the board.
Running for the marker on second. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Yellow.
Brown on the inside give. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Chiefs nearing their first win of the season. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. They'll run again with Brown. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Third down, they need 7. To the air on third and long. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Setting up for the kneel down on third. It's a designed run for it. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game. You know, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal. Here's Mahomes on the designed run. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Running left. Here's H-Man. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or 2 short of the 20 here. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This will be the final play of the game. One final shot here. Left side secured by Ayuk. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs.